Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Asad Yaqub, and let me tell you guys, if you have any issue with the maps in IELTS listening, you will have no problem after this video. Okay, exactly. Watch this video carefully and you will have no issues with the maps. Rather, you will enjoy the maps. You will say, give me more maps. I get 100% in maps. Let's take a start. Now, you can see there is a map in front of you and we've got label the map below. Usually for maps, you have to label, right? You don't need to write anything. You just have to label the maps. Write the correct letter A to H. Now, remember, whenever they give you the map, do not read the questions. Questions are there 11 to 16. If you read the questions, 11 cafe, cha cafe, 12 toilets. If you read the questions, you waste your time. You actually have to read and analyze the map. First of all, take a look in the corners of the map. If the map is like in square, you should see above, below, on the right, on the left. So you can see the title is Croft Valley Park. Now we understand it's actually park. In Punjabi they say parak. So it's a map of a park, the first thing. Second, on the right side, you can see we have directions north, west, south, east. So it's a very good idea to write on top. North is already written. On bottom, south is already written. On left, you can write W. If they say towards the west side, so if you write W on the left side, you will easily identify that. And on the right side of the map, you should write E or you can write east. I think it's better to write east, and on the left you can write west. Now, they have given in the map. Now we go in the map, and by the way, you have to do it all in 30 seconds. In the map, you can see we have 4 monuments. The first monument is actually a lake. So if they take you from the south gate and they say enter from the south gate and turn left. When they take you to the left side and they say there is something on the left, that is in fact option G. And the clue word is trees, south gate, turn left, and all that. After that, there is old museum and the lake. Now in that very part of the map, we have 2 options. One is D for doctor, second is E for elephant. If they say something very close to old museum, next to old museum in front of the lake, that is going to be D. And if they say it is exactly where the old museum and the lake are, but it is in the corner. So if they say something like that in the corner, that is going to be option E. Then you can see they have glass houses, and with glass houses there are 2 options F and H. So if they take you from the south gate and then they say on the right side, you will find glass houses. Now if they say before glass houses on your right, that is H. If they say after just you cross the glass houses, you will find it on your right, then it is actually F. Okay. Now let's go on. They have adventure playground, and by the way, they will talk about these things in any order. The thing is, first they say, okay, in order to find the cafe, first you enter from the south gate. As you enter, take the first left turn and there you will find trees, and the cafe is just on your right. On your left. So you'll find it like G. Okay, all right. In order to go to the toilets, and then they will smile. As you know, we all need that. Yeah, DSC, DSC. Okay, so then they go on and they tell you the toilets are very next to glass houses, something like that. Okay, so you just need to, they will talk about all these things and they will start from a certain point, a very obvious point they are going to start from. So you can see adventure playground. If they take you to adventure playground, if you say, if you just enter from the north gate, it is on your I mean, they will not give any reference that you have to move. You say, okay, north gate is there, I twist the map. You don't have to twist or turn the map. When the map is in front of you, this is right, this is left, right, and then top and bottom. So east, west, north, south. Okay, if you enter from the north gate, it is on your left. If you enter from the north gate, it is on your left, very close to Adventure Park. That is going to be option B. Now, I play the audio, okay, and I'm going to play the audio for questions 11 to 16. You got to listen to the audio. At the end, answers will also be given, and in the comments, you have to type that out of 6 answers, how many answers are correct of you, number 1. Number 2, what sort of question was most difficult for you? And let me tell you, this pencil is going to work for you. For example, if they say, in order to find the cafe, you enter from the south gate. Enter your pencil from the south gate from there, okay? And as they take you, you just go along that path until you reach a bend. Bend means more in Hindi Punjabi. Bend means more. So there, if they say turn left, then you can go on to North Gate. Or if they say on the bend, you will find cafe. That means it is E. Okay, so be careful. Move your pencil. As if I say touch your hair, you touch your hair. If I say touch your nose, you touch your nose. In the same way, in maps, they will give you instructions which you have to follow. Let's take a start. I also teach IELTS online. If you want to join my online IELTS classes, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. Let's take a start with this listening test. And at the end, don't forget to write the number of correct answers.
Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 16.
As chair of the Town Council Subcommittee on Park Facilities, I'd like to bring you up to date on some of the changes that have been made recently to the Croft Valley Park. So if you could just take a look at the map I handed out, let's begin with a general overview. So, the basic arrangement of the park hasn't changed. It still has 2 gates, north and south, and a lake in the middle. The cafe continues to serve an assortment of drinks and snacks, and is still in the same place, looking out over the lake and next to the old museum. We're hoping to change the location of the toilets and bring them nearer to the centre of the park, as they're a bit out of the way at present, near the adventure playground, in the corner of your map. The formal gardens have been replanted and should be at their best in a month or 2. They used to be behind the old museum, but we've now used the space near the south gate, between the park boundary and the path that goes past the lake towards the old museum. We have a new outdoor gym for adults and children, which is already proving very popular. It's by the glass houses, just to the right of the path from the south gate. You have to look for it, as it's a bit hidden in the trees. One very successful introduction has been our skateboard ramp. It's in constant use during the evenings and holidays. It's near the old museum, at the end of a little path that leads off from the main path between the lake and the museum. We've also introduced a new area for wildflowers to attract bees and butterflies. It's on a bend in the path that goes round the east side of the lake, just south of the adventure playground.